Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Jaden and today something crazy happened today in our town. So when I was coming home from school, I heard there was a fire over in like next to like what was it called? A Dunkin' Donuts. So the fire was apparently near Dunkin' Donuts in an apartment building. So when I went outside, I looked around. There's no smoke at all. So I'm like, all right, yeah, it was probably just like a little fire or something like that. So I'm like, I kind of dismissed it. I heard sirens and everything like that, but still, I'm like, all right, yeah, it's probably not that big of a fire. So as we're starting to drive towards the town, we're like, oh my god, like you see the black smoke coming from the sky, or like going to the sky, and it wasn't a crap ton of black smoke. It wasn't like a really bad fire, but you knew it was a fire because it was like black smoke, and it was pretty big, or it was quite a bit of it. So as we started driving down, the road was blocked, so we saw this police car just blocking the road. So obviously we couldn't go over there. So we're stopped at this red light. It's like a four-way intersection, and we're stopped at a red light, and it's kind of hard to explain. So we're on this one road, and we're stopped at the red light, and it's a four-way intersection. On the left side is where the fire was, is the street where the fire was, and this fire truck pulled up behind us and started blaring his sirens and everything. So this police officer just ran over and told us to run the red light. Probably the first time ever we're legally allowed to run a red light. But anyway, that was just a little quick thing I just wanted to put in there. But anyway, as we're starting to like drive by the street next to it, because we couldn't go in the actual street where the fire was, the whole town was like covered in smoke. It was complete, like we saw on the other side of the road where the fire was, it was just complete smoke. And literally the fire station is like a street away from it. So I mean, I guess the fire wasn't really blazing for that long. So even like the fire station, where the fire station was just all black smoke, covered the whole, not really the whole town, but a big portion of the town, the main part of the town, pretty much. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, so we keep on hearing sirens. All these emergency vehicles are coming up surrounding the area, and yeah, I mean, it was just a little, I never saw a fire before, especially like a house fire like that. But it was just kind of something I had to share with you guys. Probably I wouldn't be doing this tomorrow because I'll probably forget most of the details. I just remember all the details. So yeah, the whole road was blocked. You couldn't, and that was a main street where everyone really drove past. And it was just a little apartment building on the one side. It was a pretty big fire. But it wasn't anything really huge. It wasn't a huge fire. The fire wasn't going for that long. My phone's ringing, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just got a call from my job saying that they need a person to come in for them. I guess someone quit, maybe. But anyway, I'm going to be able to see the fire once more, and I might share it in my next video, give you a little bit more details from it, because my job is literally like a street over from the fire. So thank you so much for watching. Let me think if there's any more details I want to share with you guys. So this is actually Jaden from the future. I just got done with work, and I have a couple things to tell you guys about the fire. So I actually recorded a quick little video of the fire, and I'm going to be playing it about right now. So that was the video, and it was pretty hectic out there. There was a lot of people there, just crowded around that building while the firefighters were just splashing it down. And I was actually able to feel the water when they were spraying the building. And when I was actually working, since like the restaurant, the building that you saw literally to my right was the restaurant that I work at. And since they had to shut off the electricity, and pretty much it was electricity for like a lot of buildings around the area, and it's not like a couple houses or something like that. There were like a couple like main stores and stuff like that. So like, for example, a hotel. I actually don't know if the hotel lost its power, but they might have. It wasn't for that long either. It was only for like an hour or something like that, but still, it was, yeah, like you couldn't see in the restaurant. So I had to literally stop working and just sit and wait for an hour until the lights finally turned on. And it was actually pretty fun too. Yeah, so this is the news. and this is probably going to be the end of this video. But before we actually leave, I have one thing to tell you, and that's that I just bought a new webcam that's from Logitech. That's called the Logitech C90, I think it's called, and it's a pretty good camera. It's shoots 1080p, so I will be having really good quality. I have a Mac, but that doesn't really have a good camera at all. I mean, the C90 is has a lot better quality than the actual Mac itself. So I cannot wait to shoot video. I just have to make it so that you can actually see me, because my room is kind of dark and you can't really see my face when I actually record. So I'm setting up a couple lights just so you can actually see me. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.